I never expected that a night at a friend's birthday party would eventually end my relationship with my other half. Let me tell you exactly how it all went down. I met Sophia about 8 years ago. It was a bit like a comedy. Ryan and I were walking down the street when we noticed two girls sitting on a bench, chatting and having a good time. We didn't have much to do, so we just wandered aimlessly, passing the time. Ryan and I exchanged a quick glance and decided to sit down next to the two strangers. Ryan started the conversation. "Hello, lovely ladies. I'm Ryan, and this is Ethan." We couldn't pass by without asking if you'd like to join us and have some fun. Sophia immediately shot back with a question. "And what exactly do you mean by fun?" That's when I jumped in. "Oh, dancing, champagne." Turns out Sophia and her friend Olivia were totally into that kind of fun. Hanging out with them felt like one big celebration, and Ryan and I didn't want to stop. We quickly formed relationships, me with Sophia and Ryan with Olivia. A year later, just 2 weeks apart, we both tied the knot. Olivia kept being her mischievous self, even though her husband wasn't thrilled about it. Ryan, on the other hand, kept his family drama to himself. Then, after 2 years, he dropped the bomb. He was getting a divorce. Sophia tried to keep up her carefree lifestyle, but things were changing for me. By the time we got married, I had landed a great job and was starting to make some decent money. One night, I came home to an empty house. Sophia finally showed up around 2 a.m., clearly tipsy. "Where the hell have you been, Sophia?" "Well, we just decided to have some fun," she replied. "It turned out great." "You're not mad, are you, darling?" I didn't keep the conversation going and decided to address things properly in the morning. But when I asked, "Will I see you like this again after hanging out with your friend?" she just snapped. "Then get out. I don't need a wife like that." She could tell I wasn't joking, and panic set in. It seemed like she finally realized I could see how serious things had gotten. "Ethan, honey, I get it. I swear it'll be the last time." To her credit, Sophia kept her word. She really did change over the years. She went to visit her sick, disabled aunt. The woman could still walk to the store or cook a meal, but household chores were beyond her strength. So, Sophia spent 2 nights a month at her aunt's house. About 6 months ago, Ryan invited us to a birthday party. The venue was, well, let's just say it was a bit out of the ordinary. It took place at a club called Tropic. This place was known for surprising guests with unusual events, and boy, did it deliver. For the first half hour, we were treated to some women's dances. But then the real show started. A man who went by the name Terminator took to the stage. He was tall, muscular, with a striking red beard, and began performing pirouettes, gradually shedding his clothes as he did. The crowd was tossing money into his underwear. Then he looked straight at Sophia and said, "Sophia, I hope you'll be as generous as you were last week." I was stunned. A week ago, Sophia was supposed to be visiting her aunt, not a club like this. At least, that's how she had presented it to me. Her face went pale. After the performance, I decided to find this Terminator. It wasn't hard. No one stopped me, and I walked right into his backstage area. "Listen, my friend, what did you say to Sophia back there?" "Who the hell are you?" "I'm her husband, and I need to know what happened here last week." He smirked, clearly intrigued by the situation. "Well, will a $1,000 reward help you?" I said, "Deal, but I get the money after you spill the beans." And spill the beans he did. Apparently, Sophia and Ryan came here often, and their connection was pretty clear. The biggest shock, though, was that Sophia's aunt, who I thought had been living with her illness in a care home, had actually passed away a long time ago. Sophia had been using her as an excuse to cover up her secret meetings with Ryan. My ex-wife finally admitted everything to me, but only after she realized that our marriage was beyond saving. She tried to explain herself. "Ethan, we've been together for so long. You can't just leave me like this." I didn't hold back. "Yeah, I can. I bought the apartment before we got married, and we don't have anything together except for the furniture." Her relationship with Ryan didn't work out either. Turns out, he had a few other women on the side, and he blamed Sophia for me turning my back on him. So, their thing fell apart. Sophia ended up going to work at the care home where her aunt had supposedly been living. There, she was given social housing and meals. Ryan? He didn't even bother to call me or explain anything. Well, as far as I understand, they've both disappeared from my life.